Dawson Jones instructional video. Today we'll be building a 4-foot economy showcase. These instructions will also apply for the 5-foot and 6-foot economy series. Let's get started. Your economy showcase is going to consist of 4 boxes. The SCM4, which will house your wood part and hardware. Your SC4GLS, which will house your glass. This needs to stay vertical. Your SC4AH, which is your aluminum extrusions. And your SC4WDP, which are your wood doors. These are the tools required for assembly. Your standard flathead screwdriver, a pair of scissors, rubber hammer or mallet, a Phillips head screwdriver. In this case, we're going to use a drill with a Phillips head bit. If you're going to use a drill, you want to ensure that the setting is on 3 for the screws. The first box we're going to open is the SCM4. First, you're going to want to start by screwing the 6 cam pins into piece A. You will now take this piece, remove, and lay flat on the floor. We're going to repeat the same process with B. If you're using a drill, ensure not to over tighten. Again, I said make sure you keep it on 3. Now, instead of like A, you'll take piece B and just sit it off to the side. You're going to come back and get this a little later. For this step, we're going to take the 2 C pieces and insert the cams. You want to make sure that the flathead screwdriver slit is up and the mouth of the cam is facing the corresponding hole towards the edge. I'm now going to take my rubber hammer or mallet and slightly tap the cams into place. They'll be flush with the board. Now that we have our cams in the 2 C pieces, take the first one that is closest to you, sit it on top of the furthest one from you, scoot it to the center of the D piece, like so. For our next step, we're going to take our remaining 4 screws and put those in. Also, our remaining 4 cams, remembering that the mouth is pointed towards the corresponding hole. Tightening down my cam pin. Hammer in the cams. For the next step, we're going to take the 2 C pieces and attach them to the D piece. While doing this, you want to ensure that the letters are facing inward towards each other. You might have to turn the piece around. After sliding the 2 C pieces onto the cam pins, you will want to take your flathead screwdriver and tighten it all the way around till it will not tighten anymore. You want to repeat the same thing on both sides. After tightening your 4 cams, you want to take your 4 white feet, place it in the center of the melamine. You want to ensure that it does not go too close to the front or too close to the back. It could chip your melamine. Once you have it in the center, give it a nice little hammer. You want to repeat on all sides. Our base, we're going to attach it to the side panel A. We're going to line the holes up with the corresponding pegs, like so. Take your flathead screwdriver and tighten the cam. Inside your SC4GLS box contains your 8-inch and 10-inch glass shells. You're going to want to remove those and put them to the side. It also contains your top glass for your showcase. You're going to want to remove that, put it to the side. which leaves us with the front glass for the showcase. Now that we have our 4-foot front glass, we will slide it into the corresponding groove, like so. If it is slid in correctly, it will not fall out. Now that we have our front glass on our 4-foot economy showcase, we'll take the other side, part B. We will line the pins with the corresponding holes. Now you want to tighten the cams. Make sure the cams are turned all the way around where they will not turn any further. Inside the SC4AH box, the first piece you want to grab is this rubber U-channel. You want to apply it over the top of your showcase glass. You want to make sure that it is nice and evenly applied. Like so. Inside this box, you'll find 3 aluminum tracks. Take note, this is the one that will go on top of the glass. These 2 are for the back of the showcase. This one will go to the top, this one will go to the bottom. When applying this on top of the glass, please make note that the lip needs to be on the inside of the showcase. Put it on firmly. You'll have to take a hammer and beat it on. After we've placed the track on top of the glass, you want to take your black 1.5-inch screws and you want to screw them into the side of the showcase about 1/4 inch. On one of the back screws, you want to run it in about 1 inch, so a little bit sticking out, so it'll catch your aluminum track when you go to put it on by yourself. Take your back aluminum, catch it on your screw. You're going to need to reverse the one that you were hanging on. Run it back in. And your last screw. Now you're going to want to take your last aluminum track, place it on the bottom, slightly, give it a couple taps with a hammer. Now that all of our tracks are on, we're going to place our standards. There is already a pre-drilled hole. There's 3 of them per showcase. Please note that you're using the silver flat screw. Now that we've fastened our standard to the aluminum track, we need to fasten it to the showcase. There are no pre-drilled holes. You want to eyeball the standard and get it straight. Note you're using the rounded tip shorter screws. You'll find 6 of them in your kit. Final step before adding the glass, your 2 felt strips. They go on either side of the aluminum. There's an adhesive on the back you will just peel off and apply to the top of the aluminum. Stick it all the way down. Take your scissors and trim off the excess. With each showcase comes 6 brackets. You have 3 for your 10-inch glass shelf and 3 for your 8-inch glass shelf. Place the bracket inside the standard wherever you prefer. You need to hammer on the back of the bracket. These are friction fit. Once you have your brackets aligned, take your 10-inch shelf, come in from the top, place it straight down. Take your 8-inch shelf, come in from the top, place it straight down. Take your top glass, slide it straight on. Last but not least, you have your doors. You want to make sure that the hole is facing the outside of the showcase towards you. Go up into the track and down, and repeat on the other side. And now you have your completed 4-foot economy showcase. Thank you for watching our instructional video. We'll see you next time.